Hi. Today's video is not going to be purely related to electrical or electronics, but still I thought it's a handy video which a lot of people can really refer to. It's going to be about a laptop. Now laptops are very useful to us, and even though phones and tablets have become really advanced, we have gaming consoles now, yet laptop is still very indispensable because it can achieve something that the other devices cannot achieve, and almost every one of us use this. Students use gaming laptops, working professionals use official laptops, but at the same time there are some extra features that we can definitely benefit from if we follow these few life hacks for a laptop. Let me get started with it. So the first important trick with your laptop is to immediately get a LAN cable RJ45 as soon as you get your laptop. The reason being that not all laptops have very good Wi-Fi receivers in them, and at the same time not all of us can immediately make arrangements for powerful modems, nor can we make arrangements for extra Wi-Fi receivers. So a simple solution to battle all this problem with slow internet, lack of connectivity, lack of stable data would be to use one of these RJ45 LAN connectors. Now make sure that your laptop has an Ethernet port, which most of the laptops will have, and just give this RJ45 a connection. This way you will be able to transfer files within a span of seconds, and you'll be able to watch videos and web series without interruption. Gaming performance will be very smooth, gaming streaming will be smooth, as long as you pick a good quality RJ45 connector for your laptop. Okay, the second thing which I'm going to be talking about is heat. Laptops tend to heat quite a lot. If you look at this, even during normal performance, this laptop is approximately 33 degrees, and sometimes it can go up to 35. Obviously, if we do some intensive activities such as gaming or streaming, then it's definitely going to reach around 45 to 50 degrees, and that is definitely going to be a problem for us. So in this situation, the best life hack is to get a cooling pad. Now cooling pads are really easy to use. They have one USB connector which you can plug it into your laptop, or you could, if not the laptop, you can even plug it into a charger. It will work just as fine, or in case you can also do it with the power bank, just that you should not deplete this one. So let me show you how this cooling pad really works. Now I'm going to connect this cooling pad to my power bank, and if you look at it, the fans have started going. Now these fans will keep blowing cool air towards your laptop, and they will really keep it cool. And the thing is, this is also very noiseless. Let me bring my microphone close to this one. They are not all that noisy, they are quite noiseless. Yeah. Okay, so you see this, they are quite noiseless, and they're not going to really be a disturbance to anyone. So if you have an office laptop, a basic student laptop which is not meant for gaming, then I really recommend going with a cooling pad, as it will keep your laptop very cool. Besides, another option is that they also have these heights. So when you keep these heights up, the laptop can rest on them in an elevated manner, and you can allow air to pass through below the laptop, keeping it cool, and it will definitely prolong the lifespan of both the laptop as well as the battery too. So now the next life hack is to get a USB hub. USB hubs are really useful for modern day laptops. The reason being that the laptops come with a maximum of just 2 ports, and some of the laptops might even have a single USB port only. So by keeping a USB hub like this, it is really handy, as you can connect many things at once. Just need now, for example, let's say you want to connect your cooling pad and other accessories too, then you just have to slide the USB hub into your system and just connect some other device. It is just as simple as this. Another great use for this USB hubs is that in today's world, we'll definitely have a ton of devices that we'll want to charge. Bluetooth speakers, smartwatch, headphones, and like ear pods, and so many others. Now we cannot really arrange a charging outlet for everything, and most of our chargers do not support multiple USB. So if you just have a USB hub connected to the laptop is connected to its charger, you can definitely charge multiple devices with a lot of ease. Now the main thing which we should notice is that some of these powerful power banks and some of these large Bluetooth speakers like to undertake fast charging, and in those situations they can exceed the current limit of the USB port. That is something which you should be careful about, because there's a chance that the USB port might shut off and you may not be able to use it unless you turn it back on through the admin settings. That is something which you should avoid. So best way to avoid that would be to connect only small loads to the USB hub if you want to charge it, and do not connect larger things like power banks and all. If you want to go with external devices like joystick, keyboard, mouse, you can definitely go for a USB hub. That won't have a problem. Just make sure that while charging you keep like low power devices only. Okay, now I'm going to come to another life hack. So if you're like me, you really would like gaming, and that is why you will have a gaming laptop. Now the problem is, there are many gaming laptops available in the market. However, the problem is very few of them feature good cooling facility for the laptop, which is why if you have a laptop like mine which does not have a very good cooling facility, it could heat up while you're playing. Now when it heats up quite a lot that it is virtually unbearable to keep the hand on the laptop and simultaneously toggle the keys. Moreover, it could damage the battery permanently, causing it to swell up, or it could damage the laptop also permanently, and the consequences are not very predictable, but they are definitely detrimental for the laptop. So for this I got a slightly different solution. You need your cooling pad. Keep your laptop elevated with these cooling pad heights on, but you do not rely only on the cooling pad. Rather, get a fan like this. You might have seen this in some of my previous videos. Of course, you need to take the battery out of the fan. Once you have taken out the battery, you need to get a powerful adapter like this, preferably 5 volt, 2 amps, or more than 2 amps is also fine, and get a pretty long USB cable like this, and make sure that you have a socket handy nearby. Again, do not plug this fan into your laptop USB port, because it will pull quite a lot of current that could exceed the rating of the USB port. So let me show you how to wire it up. Okay, so now I have the adapter wired up. The cable is also wired up to my fan, and I'm going to keep this fan exactly close to this side of my laptop so that it blows the air. A little bit of the air is blown over the keyboard, that will give it a cool. Then there is also some air which is going under the laptop, which will also be useful in helping it cool. I made this passage for letting the free flow of air. Of course, make sure that the air has a point to enter as well as leave, otherwise it defeats the overall purpose of cooling. So now that you have this setup checked, you can switch on the fan. Now there's a chance that your fan might somehow vibrate and move towards the side. In case your fan moves like that, you can take a small weight, in this case my phone holder, and you can keep it here, or even a clock, you can keep it here without a problem. Nothing will happen. And then one thing which people might say is this is really loud. Yes, it is quite loud, but at the same time, if you're gaming, you would probably have gaming headphones on, or you might be listening to your in-game sounds, which will definitely cover up and rule out the noise of this fan. And one advantage is that, let's say you are playing a game like Grand Theft Auto, you will need these keys all the time. So which is why, if you need these keys all the time, you can have a cooling over here and your hand won't really get burned much because of this. Okay, so I'm concluding this video for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.